cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them. We've got a location on a warehouse where El Cerebro does most of his high-end design work. Sweep the building, grab any useful intel you can carry, and torch the rest. The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
I'll pilot. This place is amazing.
Incan, yeah?
Think so. Take a tour after we take down Santa Blanca, though. Stay sharp.
Getting a position.
¡Mierda! ¡Llama madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Rápido!
They've seen us.
Call for some rebels to back us up.
Copy that. A third team will be right there.
I got a Cerebro brand sub. Wait.
Clear on my side.
I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it up fast. We're good. We all in one piece? The demo's primed.
¡Con un carajo! ¡Manden ese pinche refuerzo aéreo! ¡Esos güeyes al norte! ¡Es imposible alcanzarlos!
Helicopter incoming.
¡Estate quieto ahí! ¡Ahí va el puto helicóptero!
Here come some more of them. We poked the hornet's nest.
Engage targets. Clear. How you guys holding up? We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
We've got a location on a warehouse where El Cerebro does most of his high-end design work. Sweep the building, grab any useful intel you can carry, and torch the rest.
Keep our heads down and see if we can get it.
Got some hostile activity. Hey, I sent a blank to
Keep our
LT.
heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what El Cerebro's working on. Let's move.
They're on alert.
Drone is airborne. Can't see squat. The drone's being jammed.
Grenade! Grenade! Get the hell out of there. Opening fire.
Shit balls.
Grenade, move, move, move! Roger, let me get in position. I need a better position. Target acquired. By the checkpoint. Grenade! Grenade, get to cover.
Dad decided to show up to fight. What do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Demo calc says P for plenty.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Oh shit, here they come.
Got the C4 primed.
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
Demo's primed and in place. Fucking beautiful. Let's gather some info Ricky Tick. See if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on.
You searching this location for
Check
info?
it out. Weapons case. I've been wanting one of these. We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later. We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research. We took out his prototype. Project's foobarred for sure. I got eyes on a weapons case. Ah, I could use this.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
I'll fly.
I'm good. Crank it.
I got eyes.
Engaging.
¡Eso es una puta explosión! ¡No me chingues!
Cover! Get to cover!
¡Apúrate!
Watch your step. These guys know something's up. We got a sniper. Get down.
We got a drug sub to demo over here. Keep security tight.
Grenade! Grenade, get to cover.
Demo's prime. Submarine destroyed. Let's clear the fuck out of here.
Grenade! Grenade, get to cover.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Ah, shit. That LT's getting away.
A ver, cabrones, el enemigo anda cerca. A partirles toda su pinche madre con unos buenos cañonazos. ¿Qué chingados esperas? A partirles la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They come. What's the play, boss? Opening fire on these fuckers.
called the rebels for reinforcements.
We got a fucking man down.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Eyes on a gun turret. God damn. Grenade, move, move, move!
¿Qué chingados está pasando? ¿Dónde están los cañones? ¡Tenemos a estos pendejos enfrente! ¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Dispare!
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
¡A partir de la madre con puro pinche cañonazo! ¡Háganlo ahora! ¡Vámonos, cabrones!
Eyes on a drug sub. This must be Cerebro's luxury model. We're good. We all in one piece? Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security. All subs destroyed. Objective complete.
Only way Cerebro's gonna get that coke to Florida's with a fucking rowboat.
There's an armored boat docked outside Santa Blanca's base at Caimanes. It's loaded with high-tech electronics for El Cerebro's research projects. We're gonna grab the boat and turn the cargo over to a CIA team for analysis.
Hang on, I'll drive. Deploying drone. Got a tango.
Caga estar aquí. ¿Para qué chingados vine?
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Got another tango. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Hijos, ¿cómo la haré para matar?
Listen up. You steal the boat and we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first. Yo, cartel gunman, near that stack of tires. Got a couple of narcos next to the dump.
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
Poke the hornet's nest. Firing.
¡Hey! ¡Hay unos pinches soldados ya por aquí, Perico! ¡Quiebren a todos esos putos!
They know we're here. They're on alert.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Good work in Caimanes. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and that intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro was in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole 9. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
We've got a location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our hands on the mad scientist himself. Get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
Buen día, compatriotas.
¡Salud, camaradas! ¡Viva la rebelión!
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Punch it, man.
Maybe we need to stop a while, replenish our supplies.
You mean fish? Nah, you mean caiman. You know, those little alligators? They say they taste kind of like rabbit.
Nah, that ain't right. For gator tail, and tail's the best part. You need to really marinate the meat, otherwise you get a steak taste like a rubber chicken.
Too bad I left my dry rub in my other backpack.
Hold up, they're gonna spot you.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
Marking a hostile. He's close to some locals. Tango number 3. Open fire.
The LT's making a run for it. We got tangos, danger close.
Sniper, top of the tower.
Okay, we're still all right.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We need to tail him to El Cerebro.
I got it. I'll
Hang
fly.
back, that tango might spot you.
Shit, we're made. The assistant's making a break for it.
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
Sniper up in the tower. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We need to tail him to El Cerebro. Let's go.
Estamos de espera. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Got some hostile activity.
Sniper, top of the tower.
I see a team of Sicarios here. The field.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We need to tail him to El Cerebro.
Hang back, they see you. I'm seeing a cartel lieutenant.
Where you got him?
There, on the bridge. We got a mounted weapon.
All good, all
Eyes
clear.
on an Unidad grunt. Next to the container, see?
I'll drive.
Bad guys in the area.
Sniper up in the tower. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
They're gonna make you back up.
Place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
The drone is up. The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
I got 2 Sicarios inside the house.
Sniper, top of the tower.
Hey, you got a narco. Breathe easy.
I don't see him.
Outside the house.
The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us.
Jesus, why is there so much breathing? You know how much moisture leaves a human's body in one breath? I can keep 2 operators alive in there, but only if I make room for only one. What would NASA do? I
Back it up, back it up.
To cocaine in space. The stars have colors once you get past the sky. The CO2, lithium peroxide, lithium hydroxide, anhydrous lithium hydroxide, activated carbon. No, too messy. It must be clean, because those operators will be wet
Yo,
from
2
the
cartel
moisture
gunmen,
in the breath.
front of the house.
They have no bathroom. I forgot to leave room for food.
Back it up, they're gonna see you.
Chingado, creo que va a valer madres.
Tango heard the gunshot.
Silencio, marche.
Fast, please!
Yo, rally up.
No mames, prendieron la alarma, cabrón. Hay un helicóptero armado hasta los pinches dientes.
¡Puta madre! ¡Ya está! Entrego las armas. Está bien, hermano. ¿Dónde está? Entrego las armas. Está bien, me rindo. Fast, please! Está bien, ganaron.
Down, get down, chopper.
Fast, please! Está bien, me rindo. Entonces,
No podemos tocar esos putos
Está bien,
helicópteros.
ganaron.
Van a refuerzo aéreo.
ya está.
El pinche helicóptero va en camino. Aguanta vara, carnal.
Helicopter, get down. They got reinforcements.
¡Puta madre! ¡Ya está! Entrego las armas. ¡Está bien, me rindo! ¡Está bien, ganaron! ¡Ya está! ¡Fast! ¡Está bien, me rindo! ¡Está bien, ganaron!
Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That so?
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. Probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. That's the solution. Why do we even bother putting people in the sub?
No idea, pal.
Entrego las
We're at the rally point. I'll take him from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Pass, please!
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Huh. Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle, and they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do, than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder. It's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro.
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. A sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel submarine fleet out of business. Could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
No more excuses. We want our fucking money ahora.
Nidia will take care of this.
Sueño, do we need to make a change here?
Nidia has been one of our best people for years.
Maybe too many. Maybe she's lost her edge.
Over time, I had seen many buchones come and go. When you're king, you learn to lose a few knights. But Nidia Flores was different. I had taken her under my wing from a young age. She was the closest thing I would ever have to a daughter. She was my reina. If I fed her to the wolves, a part of me would die with her. You'll get your money, se lo juro. I guarantee it.
Don't make us regret this. Sostén tu palabra.
¿Cuándo cambias el cacharro?